And we're on. So I'm gonna reveal more of my tricks because I realized may as well put it out there for doing tables. So I didn't quite show all the details of gluing up, you know, the nice little wedge blocks. That all works nice. But so on that 8-footer, here we'll do this. You just keep your eyes on me. So on that 8-footer, I had 5 pieces. So I glued these two initially, this joint. So I lay the whole table out so that I'm not putting pressure on any of these inner joints, because you can dent wood, although not hardwood, but pine you can dent it. So I lay the whole table out. I inspect all my joints. I dry fit, right? I just put it all together. I look at it, run it through the joiner if I need to. But then I'll glue this seam and I'll glue this seam, because I can fit those through my 20-inch planer. And then take the whole thing to the planer. You plane this glue joint. You plane this glue joint, and then the last glue up is just now these two. So now when I come back with my bottom cleaning bit, right? That's my trick for surfacing. Nice plunge router. You just set it flat, and you adjust with micro adjust down or up, depending if you need more aggression or less. But then I'll take my pencil and I'll highlight this joint, and see there's a little ridge here. So in doing this, when I run the surfacing, this will all disappear right away, right? Then I know, okay, this is the low side, and you got to keep working it. You got to work out a little bit if you can't get down to this level. So you got to work out and come back, take another skim, you know, until you get some of this pencil to disappear. Now you're pretty flat. So the other thing is bow or twist, right? So when I'm dry fitting this, then for the last time, I set it up and I see wherever there's irregularities. I'll put a clamp here to pinch it flat, clamp here, down there, and I'll see where all of these planes are interacting. And so I had a couple high spots where this was bowing, and so what you do, you mark it, and then you come along. Well, let's switch to this other table. Okay, here you go, and we do a 180. So what I do is where I mark that high spot, I'll put a block on the underside, leave about, ½ inch or something sticking out, screw it to this, so that now when I put it in, it actually lifts this piece flat. So it helps, because otherwise you got a lot of irregularities. So here's third glue up. I got this put together yesterday, and all these boards were nice. It was fairly flat. Everything looked good, so I did one big glue up. I surfaced it this morning. I got maybe an hour coming in, and so now I'm doing a sand with 80, so you get all those little trails out. And so here I do it again. So I mark all around that joint, and now I come back with this big flat pad, DA sander. They're awesome, variable speed, 80 grit, and you go through a disc or two, and I'll show you, because there's a technique to it I found, and you can actually hear the sander. So you do a little bit of a figure 8, and you can hear where the sand paper is cutting into the surface. Otherwise, you're just kind of skimming along, You got to put a little down pressure, actually quite a bit down pressure, so you don't want this too high. The ideal height for me is 28.5. This is a little bit high, but I can just, you know, get through it. Then the next step I'm going to do is cut the ends for my 7 feet. I'll scallop them, and I'll show that. But here we go. We're going to do an action, and hopefully you'll be able to see. Handy dandy. Let's tip the camera, and we're going to guess that that's good. Put your pencil down. So I've got the variable speed, I'm up on high. I want to get something done. Don't step on the cord. Don't do it. And ta-da. And then I do the whole table, right? Not just the seams, but I'm doing the whole surface because I want to get it all at 80. I can continue working it, and then it'll get hauled off. I'll do the final sand 100 and 120 when it's ready to go into the spray room. So there you go. Nice cool morning, cloudy day ahead. I'll be in my shop, fire going, cozy, awesome. Have a smoke break once in a while. See ya.